right, welcome back to the Blessed Block and Change the Lock Chronicles. This is a sub playlist to Grown Black Folks Talk. The General Slide Block. I'm recording this second because it was important that I do the church blocks one first. So you'll see this on Saturday, and church blocks is coming on Sunday. That'll be tomorrow. This one is personally painful in a different way than church blocks. Church blocks is personally painful. But this one is personally painful in a different way. But I've seen it a lot of times. And as I say, I don't pick on different groups, phenotypes, genders, unless it's germane. And what I have found, though, is that I have experienced this behavior from one phenotype more than any other, but that's because of proximity. But I have also found that this applies across races, genders, ages. See, this is also me publicly addressing some 2023 upper limiting behaviors that I will not allow myself to get into in 2024. That's why it's a general slide block. What's happened is, and I'll tell you in the beginning, natural consequences of sliding people up out the way. And when that happens, I put the lock on and move on. As a Black woman, I have done my level-headed best to get people in certain doors. For those of you who have read Season the Crypto Bull Run for Financial Freedom, you're going to notice that I'm going to record it today also, that I put up some new videos explaining how to understand the utility of a particular crypto project. So I'm still going to continue to be doing my best to get people through the doors into this bull market. That's part of me. I'm a minister at heart. That's part of what I do. But there comes a moment when you unlock doors for people and you get them in there and they louse it up. Okay, they're nervous. We understand. We get it. Okay. The first time, maybe. But what that should say is to me, because I'll use myself as the example, stop trying. They have some work to do that has nothing to do with me, that they need to do to get ready. So I'm harming them actually by ever inviting them back until they have demonstrated a certain amount of readiness. This is a pre-43-year-old behavior of mine. I can give you the story of a couple different cases. At present, in addition to my life as an author, speaker, writer, YouTuber, all that, I have people coming to bring me money to do things with me. It's not huge money now, it's lunch money, but we'll get there. And because I was positioned as I was already, there are people I could have brought along into that situation. But it was like hitting a wall. So I'm trying to compensate for the fact that people are not ready. I gave people 2 years of chances to get ready. Excuse me. Bonked in the same place every time. The job was never completed completely. I think I got a program for one, and I don't have anything for another one, but I noticed that they bonked in the same place. And what I should have done when it bonked twice is not even given a third opportunity. Now, I did set down what I needed for the third opportunity, but it completely fell apart on the third try. Now, this young man is sitting out here. The general slide block has been applied. Bonked 3 times. As the third really has been a disaster. But it's not my disaster anymore. So how the general slide block works is, okay, what you do is you basically let people collapse under their own weight, and then you lock up the door. Second case, different age group. I knew that someone wanted to get access to an audience that I have occasion. The person self-sabotaged from the gate. And I thought, okay, this is actually getting to be, and I thought to myself, because of the other experience, okay, wait, this is not bonk one with you, though. It's not. And then bonk three came very quickly after this. But between bonk one, bonk two, and bonk three, then I noticed what happens on the other side of this, which is people who are self-sabotaging themselves nonetheless are seeing you outpacing, because they may be dealing with their own upper limiting behaviors. They may be dealing with whatever insecurity they have that makes them not ready for whatever it is. That's possible. But then what happens is they see you moving and they resent the fact they can move that, and then they start to try to sabotage you. A lot of this is subconscious. It's not something that people even intentionally do sometimes. But people resent what they can't do, and they resent if you can do it if they can't. They resent that. So this person made in between some comments that cut at the very essence of who I am as a multi-creative Christian Black woman on two separate occasions. And both of those, because I'm one of those people like you can say whatever you want. We got a whole episode to put on how people that try to block me up. Because remember, I will tell y'all tomorrow in church block, the one I worship, he opens and no man shuts. So you can say whatever you want. If he tells me go ahead and do it, daughter, I'm gonna do that. Because you just gonna get embarrassed. You just gonna get dunked on. But because this person, and see, it is germane that this is a man, in the sense that if you think about the way chivalry works, and you think about the way that's worked for a long time in the culture we live in, a man feels more powerful if he, and more of a man if he can open a door for a woman. He feels weaker and less encouraged in his ego and his pride if she is opening a door always for him, because of the way this looks to people, to other men, how they assess weakness and strength. If you have to be helped along by a woman, you ain't much of a man. Although in reality, from the time that men are born as boys, we have been helping them along. They love to talk about a help meet. That, now again, we're gonna talk about this tomorrow. People who interpret things out of context. When it says I will make him a help meet for him, it means I will make him a companion who is his like. Adam is sitting there naming the animals and has no companion among them. So that God says, okay, now that you've seen that there's nothing out there, now you're ready to treat the one I'm about to make for you correctly. I will make your help in a way that meets you. If you break this, take just a little bit of Strong's Concordance, you can figure this out. And I don't mean y'all personally, because y'all been rolling with me for a long time, and you know that you can go double check these things. So we have actually been helping the men out for a long, long time, but they want to stunt to their boys like they're little gods. So how does this roll out in practical life? You can only help a man so much before he feels sunned, because men of this type do not like to acknowledge how much they need us in everyday life. So they don't want to be there with you, so they self-sabotage their own opportunities. And then, because you're rolling through the doors, you're getting what you need from the situation, even with them not doing well. And it's not the first time I've experienced that either. Then they begin to cut at you. But also, let's see, natural consequences catches up. So one of this individual's comments, the Lord sent along an opportunity that would have me speak to 100,000 people if I can get it. You won't see me as much next week because I'm going to be getting my pitch deck together. If I can get in there, 100,000 people. And I never would have thought about the opportunity. Had he not cut at me like that, the opportunity that would go with exactly who I am would not have come up. And Auntie Love, I want you to know, it's being offered by a Black woman, a Christian Black woman who knows that Christian Black women are being asked to separate themselves from who they really are. Nope, we're not doing it. And people who are mad because they can't get their lives together, over the course of time, the reason it's general slide block is because I've known these individuals for years. And often what happens when you really begin to move is that this behavior starts to happen. It just means that they're going to go on their journeys and continue to do well, perhaps within their lights, and it becomes not your problem. So do you think I've let this person know about that opportunity that's going to come because he said act fool? No. Do you think that I am going to allow this person to participate in the things that I'm doing from here on out? Do you think I'm going to be opening any more doors? I'm not. I finished a last project this week, and I finished it because I said I was going to do it. That's it. It grieves me. It grieves me. It grieves me. Like the church block situations you'll hear about tomorrow. Before I left different online circles, I had to do that in real life. It grieves me. But I have a responsibility to remove foolery from my life, to not allow my upper limiting behaviors to allow me to keep. It's like I told y'all about the 10-minute block. Why did I leave that man so quick? Because he had a friend who was cutting him down in front of me. So if I'm going to hold that standard with another man, even though, y'all, the voice, oh my gosh, he's good looking too, tall, but he had that friend, and that was strike three for me. Well, guess what? You can't be a hypocrite out there here. You have got to hold to the standards that you expect from other people. And this is why the general slide block. Now, in the future, there's not going to be a general slide block. Letting that happen is 2023 behavior. There's no general slide. If I see one time that I put you somewhere and you're showing me signs you're not ready, you get bonked number one. And then you get to go back and sit down somewhere that you've grown up enough to keep up with me. And that's not a reference to age. One of these individuals is younger, one is considerably older. They say when you leave this earth, you can't take it with you. Well, that starts early. A lot of people you can't take with you. What I would suggest you do, and what I have learned in my experiences to age 42, is to be doing what you're doing and note the people that are already walking in that direction. And when you are on pace with them, great. And if there's a fork in the road, then if there needs to be a fork, don't try to take people down a road they're not meant to go. And if you find that your companions are not only losing pace and then are trying to pull you down, bless them, block them, change the lock. Thank you for your time. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Actually, see you tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, I got to record. But for those of you that are readers of Season the Crypto Bull Run, got some videos on that playlist coming out tomorrow also. So I'll see y'all tomorrow, and then I'll see y'all Sunday. Then I gotta be working on my pitch deck this week. But anyway, I'll see y'all. There may be an on the climb today. It's a very pretty day, so we'll see. But it's cold. Oh my gosh, winter. It actually finally tipped into San Francisco. But anyway, y'all have a good day now. Bye.